A 30-year-old man today, staring at a screen, carries measurably lower testosterone than a 30-year-old man from the year 2000. Average testosterone levels in men under 40 plummeted 25% in just 17 years, a shift that occurred too quickly to be caused by age or genetics. This rapid decline represents a biological anomaly never recorded in history, driven by invisible environmental and lifestyle factors. Reversing this trend requires identifying 8 specific factors destroying your hormones and applying the protocol from a clinical trial that boosted levels by 17%. Modern hormonal decline results from a hidden environmental sabotage loop that must be actively dismantled. Your body manufactures the vast majority of its daily testosterone supply during slow wave and REM sleep. Restricting sleep to 5 hours a night for just 1 week cuts your testosterone by up to 15%, effectively aging your hormonal profile by a decade. Once you wake up, your body operates in one of 2 states: growth mode, where testosterone thrives, or survival mode. Chronic modern stress, from commutes to constant digital notifications, locks the body into survival mode, flooding the system with cortisol, which directly attacks testosterone production. Testosterone and cortisol are both manufactured from a single raw material called pregnenolone. Under chronic stress, your body diverts that material away from testosterone synthesis to produce more cortisol. Blocking this theft requires 7 to 9 hours of protected sleep and a daily decompression block, like 10 minutes of phone-free silence, to signal physiological safety. Without prioritizing these windows of recovery, your primary hormone production line remains physically starved of resources. The second phase of sabotage targets the testosterone you already have. It enters an enzyme called aromatase, which chemically converts your male hormone into estrogen. Everyday toxins accelerate this process. BPA from plastics mimics estrogen and attaches to the enzyme, forcing it to convert your testosterone into estrogen at an unnatural rate. Visceral belly fat serves as a massive aromatase factory. This creates a self-reinforcing loop, where lower testosterone makes it easier to gain fat, which in turn destroys more testosterone. Regular alcohol consumption compounds this destruction by upregulating that same enzyme while directly damaging the cells that manufacture testosterone. Reversing this conversion requires switching to glass or steel bottles, eliminating processed trans fats, and capping alcohol at 4 drinks per week. Surviving the modern environment requires actively removing the daily chemical triggers that weaponize your body's enzymes against your primary hormone. Once the biological sabotage is blocked, the body requires a massive physical stimulus to restart the production system. Heavy, compound resistance training provides the absolute most potent natural trigger for testosterone production known to medical science. Recruiting a high volume of muscle mass sends a demand signal down the HPG axis, the direct communication chain between your brain and your testes. However, the factory cannot operate without a specific raw material, zinc. Zinc serves a vital dual function. It provides the building blocks for testosterone synthesis and acts as a natural brake to stop the aromatase enzyme from converting that hormone into estrogen. The protocol involves 3 to 4 heavy compound lifting sessions a week, combined with 15 to 30 milligrams of daily zinc, or consistent intake of red meat and oysters. Your body produces testosterone in direct measured proportion to the physical demands you place on it and the biological raw materials you provide. This brings us back to the clinical trial involving a 17% testosterone increase in healthy men. The intervention used in the study was 600 milligrams of KSM-66 ashwagandha root extract, taken daily for 12 weeks. The active compounds, called withanolides, do not artificially create testosterone. This chart shows exactly how they work. Withanolides suppress cortisol production, which frees up the pregnenolone needed for natural testosterone synthesis to increase. Optimizing male hormones in 2026 focuses on halting external modern sabotage, rather than relying on foreign injections or extreme supplements. True hormonal health requires actively removing these 8 environmental traps to allow your biology to operate at its peak capacity.